Good legs, Pedersen.
Yeah, buddy. Nice to meet you. I'm Adam. You smell good. All right. So, over here, you see these cows over here. They're the ones that are closest to calving. Theoretically. It doesn't always work out that way, but 80%, 90% of the calves are born over here in this building. And then we sorted those off of the big herd, which isn't the big herd anymore, really, because we have 55 or so head of cattle that have had calves. But these ones are ones that aren't that close still. I'm gonna let them in. There is about 2 or 3 I saw that I think I need to spray. So what I do is I let them in while they're at the bunk eating. I go behind them with my little neon pink spray paint. And the ones you can tell if their bag is full or if their back end's getting really loose, I spray them because I know they're getting close. And then we're gonna sort them off to over there. And that's what's gonna happen. And you always wanna make sure you have a glove on your left hand because you're lifting that tail to look at their, you know what. It's usually covered in poop. You wanna protect that hand. So I'm gonna let them in and then we're gonna do some spray paint. I used to do orange, but this pink seems to show up better. Primaglow livestock marking paint. I see that you're dealing with flies on the legs just like I always do. Just like cows do too. You'll get the cattle stomped down. Get the cattle stomped down, get them flies off. Alright, the spray paint comes out, they get very excitable. Now we can go out and let them eat, and then we'll sort. You know you don't have to spray paint those ones. Want me to explain why? Just let them eat and then sort them here in about 5 minutes when they're done eating. Oh. Gosh, there's nothing better than coffee, man. I just love it so much. So good. What's the point now? Try to get it back in? Well, this is going to be a waste of time. It's easier by myself.
Okay. I'm gonna go rake and hay. Alright?
Yep. Now they're all huddled over here.
Here's a marked one, yep.
I can get her over there.
They're all coming back in.
Yeah.
all-
Usually they just go running out of here and I can just stop the sorted ones off and it goes like nothing.
Hey, nice haircut.
Thanks, I got it yesterday. You're getting one today. Woo! touched me. I got shocked.
Oh, is that what that noise was?
It touched my knee.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Hello. Need this to pull the wire. Whoa! You scared?
Yeah.
Need this to pull the wire over because there's a lot of tension on it. And I can get that off. And I can get this off. So I'm going to drive through. Then we're going to rehook it so we can check everything while we're in there. Look at this luscious pasture. These cattle are going to go crazy out here. I won't have to feed them up here, no joke. I won't have to feed them a feeder wagon here for easily a month. Because if you can see this post going straight cattywampus down the middle of this field is an electric wire that divides the sides. So they can only eat on one side for about 2 weeks. This won't be completely eaten down. Then I'll put them on the other side, and while they're eating on that, this one will grow back as long as we get some rain. Then just the calves can go underneath the wire in the middle. So it kind of acts like a creep feed for the calves to go underneath and keep eating, and the cows can't get to it. 8 claps for a good time. All right, boy. Occasionally I'll just stop, get out, check it. But let's do, we're gonna head that way and around first. The only fences I'm really concerned about are the ones that are way here at the west end. So we've had a lot of washouts from this field into like the windmill lane in the field over there. Oh, we got a fellow Pedersen out there spraying crops. The fence just, they get a little low, potentially sag a little. Those are the only ones I'm really that concerned about. Screwdriver. Woo! Yow! That would hurt. A couple years ago, we bought new fencers that are very, very high joules. Joules is the amount of electricity running through something. We bought high joule ones, so they are, ow. What's Owen Wilson say? Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow! I'll get on all fours, you can jump off my back. There we go. That had me worried for a minute. That's working good. If you're eating Grey Poupon and you want someone to pass it, you say, hey, Poupon me.
Backwards.
These are not in their things. Okay, so this is not hot. It should be. I think it's getting grounded out right now because of these wires. These wires. Oh boy, yep. It was just grounding it out. I gotta. Oh yeah, this has to go up here. How did those come out? To be straightened up. Yeah. I kind of want to tighten this up anyway, so I'm going to undo this. Fix. Oh my gosh, almighty, Adam.
Did you just touch it?
Yes, but luckily I didn't get shocked. Playing with fire over here, Hosh.
Yeah, you are. Oh.
Nope, I'm an idiot. But that made that hot. Tight. I think if I need another screwdriver. This needs to get in there.
That was a full-on witch laugh right there.
I got him.
Ooh.
Bang! Back at the pickup we go. Look at this, fellow Pedersens. Pedersens unite. Pedersens checking fences. Pedersens spraying crops. It's a Pedersen fest. Shocked, don't get 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 shocked. I got shocked. I tried. All right, here it is. Did we go low or did we go high? Oh yeah, juice. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. There you go. So now this is powered. These are already hot. That's powering this. Is there something going up to the top powering that? Oh yeah. Yeah. Going up to power that. All right, cool. Well, while we're on this side, we might as well drive all the way down, checking these fences, making sure they're good. And yep. Look at this luscious pasture. The cattle are gonna absolutely go crazy. It'd be like if someone said, Adam, I have a surprise for you. And they took me and turned me out into a room that was just filled with like 37 different kinds of steaks to eat. You got your ribeyes, your chuck eyes, your shoulder tenders, your filet, your T-bones, your sirloins, your New York strips.
It's like the Bavilion Grill in Sioux Falls. Or whatever.
You said that wrong.
Yep. Bulgarian.
Brazilian. Carnival. Brazilian grill. Whoa, hello there. I might put an extra fence post in. So this west chunk, it's a little saggy, but it's really hot, so the cattle shouldn't bother. But you can see like the old fence behind it, kind of. I don't know if you can see or not. So when that's there, it's just a little extra protection. Doesn't bother me. There's some places up here though, because you can see where the ground goes way down over to this field. So when we get a lot of water, it washes down over that, and it washed all this fence out over the years and everything. And there's areas where the fence is completely gone. That's where I get a little nervous, but as long as it's really hot and there's plenty of food out here, knock on wood, they haven't bothered yet. But like right here, there's not really any fence. I'm just making sure it's not sagging too bad. If it is, I might have to just stick a new post in quick to tighten it up a little bit. If I have to tighten it up, like right here's an area where I'm like, ooh, okay, there's literally nothing there. But the wire looks good. The cattle aren't gonna want to jump it, hopefully. There's nothing there to eat really, so it should be okay, but there's this little stretch right here. It's like 80 feet long. There's not much fence on the backside. That makes me nervous. But it looks pretty good. I better hop out and check the snappiness of this just to make sure. When I'm facing it, if a cow's looking at me, their head's about right here. So we figure their head's here. It does make me a little nervous. If they really want to, they could jump. But as long as this is hot, cattle are used to it. They know it's hot. We should be okay. Cash.
What was that?
Dude, he honked.
That was a honk?
Yeah. My OCD is getting me. It's making my brain tingle. Alright, got that in. I'm going to take my plastic end so I won't get shocked. There we go. That's better. All it did was lift it about 1.5 inches, 2 inches higher than it was, but it just makes me feel a lot better about it now. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that, we're good to go.
People do hickeys.
Ba ba ba, ba ba ba. All right, so this is all hot. Looking pretty good. See, oh man, this is the greatest. Like this right here, this is what you like. 2 strands of electric fence in front of an old barbed wire fence from back in the day that's standing upright. Impenetrable. That's what's up. That's the greatest fence you could ever have right there. Besides like 10-foot high steel gates everywhere, but who's got $1 million for that? Love it. I had a cow that was a little protective when she had her calf. And she wasn't gonna take me out, but she was making me a little nervous. And so I chased her into the pen, I put her calf in there with her, then I went to climb the fence really quick and get out of there. And when I hopped down, my foot hit some hay that was on top of poop and wet ground, and my left foot pushed all that poopy, wet hay straight forward to the concrete, and I went right down on my butt. Got poop all over the back of my pants and back of my shirt and everything. All right, so that was hooked. This was hot. We checked it once, but I had to go down there. I had to go hook this so the other stuff around would be hot. So let's drive around. Now we can go check along the gravel road. It is very imperative that the wire along the gravel road is hot. Otherwise the calves will get out and start eating out of the ditch. Now, normally they run back in with their moms eventually because they want milk. But last year, I remember there was like 3 calves. They always got out and they would walk around the ditch, eat, and then I'd have to go park on the road, chase them. They'd go running through the ditch before they'd finally go back in. One year, there was one that just got out and laid down and took a nap in the ditch. So I just went down and grabbed it, picked it up, and carried it back over and set it over the fence. Yeah! Love when a plan comes together. I love when a fence works. Yeah! I dropped it right in a poop. Why did I do that? I dropped it in a poopy. Alright. Those are plenty off the ground. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. The wires where we drove through, when those are hooked, it makes that hot, and this is hooked to that. This is the walk of a stupid man.
Okay.
So, when I hook these up, it makes this little stretch here hot, and that stretch runs out that way, which connects to that, going that way, it makes that hot. I forgot to rehook them after we drove through. Should solve our problem. Wow! That one is really hot. Yay! All right. Now I got my wire here connected to the divider wire. Comes over and hooks to this, so they can't get on this side. They only go at that side. And then when it's time to switch them, we get them all out of here. I'll hook it to that side so they can't go out, and then they come on this side. But we're going to start them on the north side for now. There we go. I'm going to stick this in the ground so the cattle will see it. Know there's a wire here. Do that. Woo! It's hot! Yeah, baby!
He sounded like Goofy.
They might beat us to it. They know what's coming.
What the heck is going on in there?
What? July, they'll be out here for probably
What'd you?
July, August. About the next 5 months, they'll be out here. Chilling now. Come like August, unless we get ample rain all summer long, this won't be much, but